Hello. So today I am doing a video for, it was by request. It's just about blushes and the types of blushes to use on different skin types and what colors work best and some of my favorites. And so I thought I'd go ahead and do that right now. I've got another tutorial coming up, but it's going to be on someone else. So it will probably be posted later in the week, maybe on the weekend. But I wanted to go ahead and handle this particular request simply because I do think it's something I haven't really dealt with before. I haven't really talked about blushes all that much. I think I may have mentioned some of my favorites in some of my not haul, but some of my like group review videos. But I haven't ever actually, you're going to hear Ruby down here playing, sorry. But I haven't ever actually, thought about doing a video, specifically for blush. So I thought I'd do that. I wanted to first of all say that there's this huge fan base for the color Orgasm by NARS. That's one of the most popular blushes in the world. And one of the reasons for that, even though it's a very, very hefty price tag, is that it's considered a universal color. It's kind of a peachy pink color with a little bit of a gold undertone. It's a beautiful blush. I don't currently have it, but I have used it before. And I think that is the reason that it's so popular, is because it's considered suitable for all skin tones. And a lot of people don't even break out of that. They'll wear that every single day with every single look, and it does work. But there are other options, and I wanted to show you my favorite blushes as well as why I think they work well for certain skin tones. The first one I wanted to show you, actually I'm going to show you two at once, are my favorite blushes that I think mimic the idea of what NARS Orgasm. You'll see me looking over here occasionally, make sure I'm still in the frame because my computer's actually over here and my camera's right in front of me. So anyway, my favorite blushes to kind of mimic that whole idea of what Orgasm is supposed to accomplish are these two. This one is by Stila and it's called Forget Me Not. You've seen me use it in other videos, but it's this kind of peachy pink color. Now my camera has the bulbs on my vanity mirror are kind of a warm color, so these aren't going to come off completely true to color. But you can see here that this color is just kind of a peachy pink. It's not really going to show up swatched or anything because of, like I said, the nature of the bulbs that I'm using. But it does have a slight bit of a shimmer to it, and it's a really, really beautiful option for most skin tones. It will not work on really dark skin tones, but if you are a medium skin tone or lighter, it's a really beautiful option. That has that peachy pink quality. And then my other favorite is this Tarina Tarantino blush called Feather, which is very, very similar to that, except it has a little bit more of a pigment to it and a little bit more of a gold shimmer to it. And it's absolutely a beautiful color. That's very true to color right there. It's just a beautiful color. And so I really like the packaging also. I think the Tarina Tarantino packaging is really kind of fancy and fun. So I thought I'd show you this one. Those are my two favorite peachy pink blushes, and I use them incessantly. I love the fact that they have a little bit of a shimmer to them because I rarely have to use a highlight along with them. The next one I wanted to show you is my favorite True Peach blush. This is an actual warm peach matte shade by Illamasqua. It's called Lover. And it is, as you can see, a very peach. It is a true peach. It's actually much oranger than it appears on camera. It's looking a little bit goldish. I'm trying to see if I turn it, can you see the true color? But one thing you'll notice in a lot of professional photography, when someone's wearing a neutral eye and a bright red lip, a lot of times they'll have on a very warm true peach color on their cheeks. And this is my favorite that I found for that particular effect. I really, really like the fact that it's warm, that it still adds color, but there's not a hint of pink to it. It's extremely warm. And it's really, really great actually for even deeper skin tones. It just adds a little bit of a glow to a deeper skin tone, but it actually adds a very warm quality to pretty much any skin tone. The only thing that I would say is that if you are extremely fair, you'll need to blend it well. The next one that I wanted to show you is a really interesting color. This is by Senna, and it is called Hugh. And you can see from a distance it just looks like a beige. And actually, up close, it looks like a beige. And I think one of the things that's great about this color is that it's really neither pink nor peach. That's very true to color right there. It's really neither pink nor peach. It is very much a beige. And I was actually I found it a little off-putting at first. I thought this could possibly really look good, but the great thing about it is when you use it, really with any makeup look, cool or warm, it adds just a hint of color to the cheeks. Not like a bronzer, not like a sunny glow, just a little color. It doesn't really look like a flush. It doesn't really look like a tan. It's got a very interesting, very subtle color to it. So I absolutely love this blush. I think it's a perfect example. It's actually not called a blush. It's called a sheer face color. And again, this is Senna. I hope they still have this. They sent this to me in a promo kit a couple of years ago, but I really, well, actually it was probably last year, but I really, really love this. And I hope that they continue to make it because I'm not using it all the time, but there are some looks that I think it's perfect for. And I really, really do recommend this for almost any skin tone. If you use it, if you're very fair though, you'll of course have to use a lighter hand. Next, now technically, I guess if you have a warm undertone, which means when you clench your fist, if you see yellow when you clench your fist, that usually means you have a warm undertone. If you clench your fist and you see pink, that usually means you have a cool undertone. And technically, if you've got a cool undertone, you should wear pinker colors, and if you have a warm undertone, you should wear warmer colors. But I don't really consider that a tried and true law because there are some pinks that work on every skin tone. I have a very, very warm undertone, extremely warm undertone, and this is the pinkest of pink blushes. This is Stila's Custom Color Blush in pink, self-adjusting pink. You cannot really tell on this camera how bright this is, but it is insanely bright. It's like it just is hot pink. And yeah, there's no way you're going to see on this camera exactly how pink this is, but regardless of that, it is the pinkest blush I've ever seen. When I first saw it, I thought it couldn't possibly work for me, but I wanted a really true pink blush so badly that I decided to try it because since it's self-adjusting, it supposedly works with all skin tones, and I can truly say it does. It works on dark skin tones, light skin tones, extremely fair, medium skin tones, warm, cool undertones, works with everyone's skin. This is my favorite pink blush I've ever tried. Now, there's also a peach version of this, so I really want to try that as well. But this is absolutely the go-to pink blush for me. It looks just like a nice flush on my skin. It doesn't look like I've been slapped, and sometimes pink blushes just really, really come off as very odd and they just stand out, but this is not one. And last but not least, I wanted to show you one of my very, very favorite face colors. This is Benetint by Benefit, and it's wonderful. It's just a cheek stain. You can also use it on your lips. Comes off looking like Kool-Aid on your hand, and you rub it in, and it's a beautiful pink, beautiful pink. This really does give the look of a flush, of a very healthy flush. Smells like rose water, and it's just wonderful. So I definitely think this belongs in everybody's makeup kit. I also think this Lover Illamasqua belongs in everybody's makeup kit, and the Stila Custom Color Blush. I think if you're a makeup artist, you need these 3 products for sure. The others are kind of a matter of taste, but that's what this video is all about. So that's all on that. I wanted to also add that I hit 40,000 subscribers really quick, especially after that Cherry Dollface collaboration. So I thank her for that exposure. And so it's time for another giveaway. And I will be talking about that in my next product review, which will probably be posted the same day as this one. So stay tuned for that, and we'll talk to you later.